Hi students, the subject name is BE 8253 Basic Electrical Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering, and today we will learn some basic electrical concepts. First one is voltage. Voltage is nothing but potential difference between the 2 points is called voltage. Voltage is nearly equal to some applying pressure. Some voltage sources are available. First one is battery is the important voltage source, and second one is generator is nothing but it converts mechanical energy into the electrical energy. It form of current and voltage. Third one is outlets. The voltage is denoted as a letter of V. Unit for voltage is volt. And next one is voltmeter. Voltmeter is nothing but it is a measuring device. It is used to measure the voltage, and it is connected in parallel to the external circuits. Next one is current. Current is nothing but flow of free electrons in a conductor is called current. Symbol for current is I, and unit for current is ampere, amps. Types, there are two different types. First one is AC, second one is DC. AC means alternating current, DC is nothing but direct current. AC current is nothing but changes in polarity and magnitude periodically and continuously with respect to time. It is a waveform of AC current. AC current produced AC current, it is a waveform for AC current. AC current can be produced with a device named as alternator. Next one is application of alternating current. The energy losses in AC is very less, so widely used in long transmission line. And second one is transformer. Transformer is nothing but transfer the energy from one circuit to the another, and also it converts high voltage level to low voltage and low voltage to high voltage. It is only applicable for AC currents. And next one is it is used, AC power is used in larger power applications and appliances like freezers, AC dishwashers, washing machines, fans and bulbs. Next one is DC current. DC current is nothing but unidirectional current, and it does not changes in polarity and magnitude, and also the frequency of DC current is always 0. This is a diagram of direct current. Next one is application of direct current. Direct current is not good for long distance transmission. It is used for cell phones, laptops, radios and other electronic gadgets. And next one is it is mainly used for electrical vehicle. DC current is only stored in battery, so it is used for electrical vehicles and hybrid cars and automobile industries. Next one is ammeter. Ammeter is nothing but it is a measuring device. It is used to measure the current from the circuits. Ammeter is connected in always series with the circuits. Next one is resistance. Resistance is nothing but opposing the flow of electrons, and it also affects the speed of the current. It is a resistance. Resistivity means rho. We have to calculate the resistivity by using the resistance. R is equal to rho into L by A. L is the length of the conductor, A is the area of the conductor. The symbol for resistance is R. It is denoted the letter of resistance is R. Unit for resistance is ohm. Next one, resistance connection. In resistance connection wise, there are two types of connection. First one is series connection. Next one is parallel connection. Series connection is nothing but one or two or three or more resistance are connected in series. Series means it is a continuous connection. And next one is current. In each resistance current is same, and voltage will be differ. Equivalent resistance of in series circuit is R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Mainly we have to note that in series circuit in each resistor is same current flow and there are different voltages, different voltage levels are available. And next one is parallel connection. Parallel connection is in circuit arranged as a head are connected together and their tails are connected together. In parallel circuit, current is different for each and every resistor. Voltage is same. The equivalent resistance of resistors in parallel connections are 1 by R equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Next one is Ohm's law. Ohm's law is nothing but it is only applicable for DC circuits at constant temperature. Voltage is equal to the current multiplied by the resistance is called Ohm's law. V is equal to IR. V is a voltage measured in volt. I is means current. It is measured in ampere. Amps. R resistance. It is denoted as a measured in ohms. Ohm's law examples. We have to find the voltage. For using Ohm's law, we will given that I is equal to current I is equal to 2 amps and resistance R is equal to 5 ohm. We have to calculate voltage according to Ohm's law. V is equal to IR. We already know that I and R. We have to substitute. I is equal to 2, R is equal to 5. So we multiply by 2 into 5 is equal to 10 is equal to voltage is equal to 10 volt. And next example, we have to find the current in amps. I according to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. I is equal to V by R. If V is equal to 140 and R is equal to 2 ohm is a given, then we have to find I is equal to V by R. V is equal to 140 volt, R is equal to 2 ohm. We have to apply and cancel and we have to finally get an answer is 70 amps. Next one is capacitance and inductance. The both are a storage device, energy storing device. Capacitance is nothing but it is ability to store the energy in the form of electrical field. That means electrostatic field. Inductance is nothing but it is also a storage device and also store the energy in the form of magnetic field. These are the basic difference between capacitance and inductance. Capacitance unit is farad. Inductance unit is Henry. Next one is power. Power is nothing but is the rate at which work is done or energy is transferred into the electrical circuit. It is the product of voltage and current. P is equal to V into I. Power also can be written as P is equal to I square R. It is according to Ohm's law. And then P is equal to V square by R. According to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. We have to substitute this equation. V is equal to IR. Therefore, P is equal to V பதிலா நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுறோம் அப்படின்னா we have to substitute IR. So, IR into I into this equation I into I square, so I square into R is same that P is equal to V square by R. We have to substitute I is equal to V by R according to Ohm's law. This is the power. Next one is Kirchhoff's law. There are two Kirchhoff's laws are available. First one is Kirchhoff's current law. Next one is Kirchhoff's voltage law. Kirchhoff's current law is nothing but they have a algebraic sum of incoming current. Incoming current is nothing but entering into the current is equal to outgoing current. A node is nothing but two or more elements connected at a common point is called node. In this diagram we have to substitute Kirchhoff's current law. Entering currents are I1, I2, I3, so these are the positive. Leaving currents are I4 and I5, so we have to substitute negative values, minus I4 and minus I5 equal to 0. These are the Kirchhoff's current law. And second one is Kirchhoff's voltage law. Kirchhoff's voltage law is nothing but the sum of all the voltages drops around the loop is equal to 0. It is only applicable for closed network. These are the diagram for Kirchhoff's voltage law. Thank you.